What's up, YouTube? This video has been very difficult for me to make, and I've been thinking about making this video for 3 years now. And this is how I lost 250K. That's what this video is about. Trading options and crypto. It all started when I was working at a smoke shop back when COVID happened. I was working at a hotel when before COVID happened, and then right when COVID happened, they let everyone go, and that was back in 2020 when I graduated high school, and I was a fucking party animal. I was still living with my parents right after high school, and I threw one last big party, and that was the draw. And then I got kicked out and moved on a yacht. And I moved about an hour away on a yacht, living in the ocean and kayaking, rowboating, sailing pretty much all the time. I didn't work for a minute when I lived on the yacht because she wanted me out, so I just took all my shit, was on the boat. I got a job about 2 months after at a smoke shop, actually. This is when things start getting a little interesting because right when I started working at the smoke shop, they were Middle Eastern guys, really down to earth, coolest guys that memories will stick with me for the rest of my life. So I was working there, getting paid under the table. I was stacking my money. I saved up every single dollar. I literally did not spend a dime. I saved up about 1,500 bucks until, and this by this time it was about September time. August, it was about August or September, around August. Let's say that August, the end of August. So I had 1,500 bucks, and around um April, I heard about, like, not so much heard about. There was a this guy on Discord, and he traded stocks. Like, he turned 14K into a small fortune of a few $1 million. So I was like, bro, this is easy money. I could do this shit. It looks so easy. Like, what's the worst that can happen, right? This is my trading story. So I had 1,500 bucks. I was doing my research, and there were the Twitter guys like Keep It 1K and Money Motive, and I have to say, like, and Trading Champ, and then there's a whole other bunch of guys with trading discords, and I was following up with the traders up on Twitter, um and Pfizer. That's when Pfizer was making a vaccine for COVID, and I made and by the time Pfizer was trading at about 60 cents, I believe, or like 75 cents. So I put $1,500. I bought like a $1,500 contract for $5 on Friday. It was I bought it on like a Tuesday, and it expired next Friday. So I held the contract for about less than 2 weeks. The next week, on Monday, the it just blew up, completely blew up. I turned $1,500 into $7,000. My first time trading right after high school ever in my life. The first week I dabbled with stocks, made my first 7K. Then after that, I was like, this is for me. This is for me. This is what I'm gonna do. So I started getting deep into it. I started waking up at 5 in the morning every single morning, studying the markets, researching. Yeah, these Twitter guys giving me pointers, following up to a good call that ended up cashing out, but going to just lost my train of thought, but it was after that. I remember every time I was working over at that shop from around, I believe it was like 1 to 9, 1 to 9. So from 5 to 12 or 5 to 11, it was like trading hours for me. I pretty much was grind mode. I was on fucking grind mode. And I was still saving up my paychecks too. Like after I was keep getting paid, I was still saving it up, saving it up. And this was 2020, still 2020. So I was looking for penny stocks because I was hearing about some Japanese traders making some big gains. So with some penny stocks. So I was like, okay, I was trading with Robinhood at the time. Yeah, that was my mistake. And with trading on Robinhood, I found a penny stock. Well, it was not a penny stock. I found Dogecoin trading for less than a penny. So I went all in on Dogecoin on 2020. So every paycheck I put blew it in Dogecoin. I was like stacking it up. I was like, if I keep investing in this penny stock, I'm bound to become rich. Little did I know that shit would pay the fuck off. I had to tell you. Little did I know. So after this is the craziest shit I did. So I had about like I had a decent amount in Dogecoin. I took all that money out of Dogecoin and I don't know why, but I left 400 or it was like 700 or 1,000 only in Dogecoin because I was wanting to spread my assets out to different types of stocks, and that's when I started to invest in more of the pharmaceutical companies and especially Bitcoin mining operations. I was heavily invested in different types of Bitcoin mining operations. I'm trying to pull up the ticker symbol right now. And when I did that, the thing is that shit blew up from 400 to it was like 12. It went to like 400 and then it went to 3K and then it was growing. I was like, it was at 6K on Dogecoin just from the like $400 that I left on there. This happened around 4 years ago, and I just sold all my positions and put everything in Dogecoin. And then GameStop started going crazy. I had about 12 grand and I was about to sell my positions on Dogecoin and go all in on GameStop calls. 12 grand all in on GameStop calls. But I did not do that. And I ended up just sticking to holding on Dogecoin. So when Dogecoin went all the way up to 75 cents, I had like 44K. 44K on my Robinhood account at that time. Then Dogecoin crashed. And I sold 50% after it went 50% down. And I only had 26K. And I did not want to risk going below 26K because you could only day trade with $25,000 in your brokerage account. So I didn't want to get flagged for multiple day trades on a Robinhood account because then your account's going to get closed. After I sold my position on Dogecoin at 26K and I got Robinhood Gold and got margin, and then I started trading more. I was going on Twitter. I was just grinding. And then one day, when I was working at the smoke shop, I left the sink on in the bathroom and I flooded the bathroom. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, but they fired me. So I started working at a restaurant. It was like Phil's Sandwich Shop and Snack Shack. That's where. So I worked at the Snack Shack for about 2 weeks, and I had 20K, and I was like, you know what? I could do this day trading shit. So I went full port on day trading. Full port for 1 year. I did not work, and I just day traded, and I was I spent my profits pretty much. I would be day trading, making like $1,500 a day. Some days I'd make like 20K a day. At one point, I made 40K in 1 month, and it was paying off. Shit was beautiful. Fuck. And I went all in on shares. I don't know. I would always go all in, and that was my mistake because you learn from your lessons pretty much. And I went all in on some fucking dumb ass ticker symbol company. I'll have to log into my shit again. So 26K turned into $200. $200. And I didn't sell. Okay, I didn't sell. The contract expired tomorrow. I wake up in the morning with 11K in my Robinhood account after it went all the way from 26K to $200. I sold that shit at 11K. I went ahead, went back on Twitter, bought another call option from Keep It 1K, of course. I have to say, Keep It 1K, he's been ghosting on Twitter ever since all these Twitter traders have been active at the last bull cycle in 2021. They completely, some of them have been inactive for the longest time. But I have to say, Keep It 1K, hey dog, you were there when I was up, and you were there to pick me back up. I have to say. Anyways, so I bought another call for 11K, and then I turned that shit to 18K, and then I turned that shit back to 26K. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this number? 26K. 26K, what the fuck? I was not having it. So, let me show you my account statements so I could show you that. I ain't capping. right now. So on my Robinhood account, I made 150K in total profits on my revenue. And on my crypto, I had a Trust wallet and a MetaMask. And on my Trust wallet, I had about 100K in my Trust wallet. And I got rug pulled. That's the thing about it. And from Trust wallet, I'll be investing in meme coins. And one meme coin that really blew me up, have to say, Cat Girl token, $50 into 50K. That's what I'm talking about. Cat Girl token. Then Monkey Coin, got another 50K off Monkey Coin. I lost my wallet though. It's a locked wallet. Never get it back again. Forgot my passkeys. Completely gone. Locked in liquidity till the end of time. It was on my old phone. Should have kept it. I just got a new phone like last year too. It's the lessons that make us who we are today, I have to say, from trading. And I was I've been studying the market since about 2018, and my first investment had to be like about 2020. And I was investing in Dogecoin heavily at that time, and I got off of um after I blew 150K on my Robinhood account. I had like $3 left on my Robinhood account. That's when at the time I only had excuse me. At the time I only had about um 5K in my um in buying power, like 5K in buying power. Everything was like in other investments, liquidity, and uh, I was I was putting my money into Pancake token on Cake Swap with Poo Coins on Trust Wallet. It was a whole process, and I was trading up from my 50K, and I was sniping those calls. I remember so good. I was selling on the top, buying on the bottom, and it works real good when you have a Discord with a couple hundred members, and those couple hundred members are high school kids with a few hundred K from trading with some crypto. It was a NFT actually. So I tell these Twitter traders, I mean the Discord traders, pretty much some high school kids, to go and buy this coin. I would buy it first, and they would all buy after. That's a different. I know, like, everyone's hip to this shit now, but this is a whole different type of way of making money. It's definitely a scheme, a money making scheme. So from the 50K that was in Cat Girl token, I took it out and put it in this. I don't even remember what the hell that shit was called. It's like some Elon Musk coin or whatever, but it was a fake one. So I put in, like, I had like another, the rest of my money. I like took everything out. So in total it was like like 106K. I went all in on this coin. My count blew up to 800K. But physically, I only had 250K. I don't even count the 800K because that was a rug pull. And if I put my money in a rug pull and get 800K, nah, that 800K was. It's when the guy who makes a crypto, he does something to the data with Python and doesn't make you sell. I was trying to learn how to do it, but I don't know the technical terms exactly. I'm just a trader. I'm not a crypto maker. I don't make coins yet. Anyways, so pretty much after I lost the 250K, my girlfriend at the time of 2 years, she cheated on me. Then she left for the guy she worked for her fucking coworker in the back. Like 3 in the morning in an empty parking garage type shit. You feel me? And it was a turning point for me in my life. 2021. Or it was like the end of it was like 2022. Like yeah, it was like 2022, about 2 years ago. Yeah, that's when the end of 2022 or like the middle of 2022. But shit, traded my way up, and it's really turning point for me. I was 19 years old when I did this. I'm 22 right now. I made my first 250K when I was 19 years old. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Get the fuck off your ass. What the fuck you doing when you're 19 years old? I'm fucking locked in. I'm locked in this studio. I'm locked in on my work. I'm locked in on my craft. Who the fuck you know turned 1,500, 250K, bro? You don't want it as bad as me. I'm telling you, man. Understand. Like, y'all gotta stay locked in. I got the studio in the closet. Don't play with me. I got the guitar for the games that I play on the side sometimes when I'm bored. Well, I'm gonna show you right now. I'll show you some of the gains I had on Robinhood right now. What's up, YouTube? I logged into my Robinhood account and I have the transactions right here. Fuck. All right. I ain't playing with you. You think I'm playing with you? You think I'm playing with you? You think I'm playing with you? Nah, bro. We make money around here, bro. Look at these account statements. 153K, 166K. Make sure I don't show any of my information. My Robinhood securities. Like, bro, like I'm like 2021, like I'm saying, I'm in a whole different tax bracket, 1099B. So the cost basis for the total that I for my Robinhood account is $166,280.48. The other 100K is from the fucking Trust Wallet, man. Can't be messing with no Trust Wallet. That was in 2021. I was 19 years old in 2021, turning 20 years old. And that's my story on how I made over 250K. I have to say, losing the 250K, it humbled me. But I kept trading. I kept trading. That's the game. That's how you gotta work. You gotta work the game. And I just found out about funded trading with 200K. So I'm starting to get into futures and trading futures. Personally, I have never traded futures before until the year of this year. But it is a tricky fundamental strategy to use, and I already lost about 5,000 on trading futures already. I blew 3 accounts. I blew 3 100K accounts on trading futures already. But if you need if you guys liked this video and you want to learn more about stocks, crypto, or finance, just comment on the comment section down below, and see you on the other side.